Greetings, everybody. Mutant Engineer coming back to you with another guided meditation. It's raining right now, and I'm driving on my way to work, and there's this rhythm that the windshield wipers are making with the occasional squeak. And I have to tell you, we had a lot of rain here yesterday. In fact, it's still raining right now, and I don't know what happened. It's like some sort of a force field was put around my house because the last time it rained this heavily, we had about 2 inches of water in our basement in one little low spot. Now, it wasn't really that bad. It didn't take that long to clean up when it happened because we're fortunate enough to be on a very high spot. So the only way water ever comes in is if it comes down so rapidly and the ground can't soak it in. There is this one window that's the windowsill is only about 4.5, 5 inches off the ground, and water can actually flow over that like a waterfall and find its way in through a crack. And that's what happened that time. So it doesn't actually seep in through the water table. But anyway, let's move on to the guided meditation. And so you are in a place, at least mentally, where you can ground yourself. Either sitting in a chair or you can stand up and have those feet planted firmly on the ground. And you want to just let any thoughts that come into your brain that are anything other than the absolute most healing, wonderful things, you want to just notice those and let go of them, and then give yourself some positive affirmations. So, while you're standing or sitting there, with your eyes closed if possible, start to feel the energy coming up from the earth, slowly coming up through your soles of your feet and your toes. And some of you might be disabled, and some of you might be missing your feet or legs, whatever. But wherever is the closest, or if you're sitting on the ground, or if you're sitting in a wheelchair or whatever, feel it coming from that lowest point and entering into your body. You know, the earth has the most amazing healing properties. There's magnetism and all the elements. You know what? Your DNA, or at least almost most people's DNA, had the ability when you're younger to keep everything in perfect working order, even when you ate junk food, even when you didn't necessarily take care of yourself as well as you should have. And guess what else? Even those who have problems at the cellular structure, there are switches in the genetics that are just in the wrong position, and they can be moved into the correct position, and your body will be functioning as it should. So just let the earth and nature take care of that as you absorb her healing and feel it coming up from the feet into the ankles and the calves. Feel the energy rise. Feel the energy rise right on up into the knees as you're breathing in a nice, deep, natural rhythm. But just letting the breathing take over. Not really thinking about it much. And the energy's rising on up into the hip area, to the lower back. And anything that's wrong, the body's beginning to heal those things. There's a construction crew of tiny miniature robots or people, however you want to visualize it, that are repairing, rebuilding. They have a tool shop and they can make anything and everything, and they can make it better than before. And they're taking that debris and they're dumping it in a dumpster and flushing it right on out as the energy rises on up through the body. It's going to dissipate and dissolve and disappear. Your body has natural ways to get rid of all of the waste and negativity. It's taking advantage as the energy moves on up through the glutes area and on into the navel area, and it rises on up towards the rib cage and heart and breast, shoulders. Feel it rise slowly as any pain dissipates, disappears, dissolves, replaced by feelings of health, feelings of good vibrations, of an antenna or reception system that is working perfectly and receiving all of the right frequencies to make the body resonate in perfect harmony with all of the best that nature has to offer. And it's rising on up into the base of the neck and the lower part of the head, and on into the brain where any negative thoughts might dwell, and on up. And as this is happening, you imagine yourself in a place that gives you the most pleasure. Maybe it's on a tropical island, lying in a hammock, drinking some type of fruit drink concoction. Or maybe you love golf and you're on your favorite course with your favorite people, enjoying the best conversation. Or you play tennis. Or maybe you're not athletic, but music is your thing and you're given the most perfect performance of a lifetime in front of an audience that's all yours, that is just captivated by what you're doing and enjoying every bit of it. You feel nothing but love. Now, if you notice anything negative, any bad emotions that you might still be feeling, just imagine taking your hands, going to each of those locations where those bad thoughts or memories, dislike of a person, someone who maybe slighted you or whatever, or memories of abuses that continue to haunt you. Start grabbing those things and picking them out. And understanding that from this moment forward, you have the ability to replace those with pleasant thoughts and new programming, new memories. So pull them out one by one. Take a look at them and reimagine them the way you want them to be. If your childhood was unhappy and it has this horrible, dark, whatever color, I'm not going to say because different people respond differently, but you know what it is. Then visualize that color change to something that is just so pleasant, feels really nice, and whatever spin it has, clockwise, counterclockwise, if it's a three-dimensional sphere that's going away from you from top to bottom, or whatever it is, you want to take that and just kind of, with your hands, manipulate and spin it the other way so that it becomes something positive. Now it has that beautiful color in the correct spin, and you can stretch it and amplify it. Or if it's too great, you can shrink it down a little bit and make it less intense. And concentrate on that ball. You'll go back and take each of the negative ones as you continue your meditation, or pick it up at another time, and take care of them one by one. But as this one has you now feeling much better, you're able to forgive whatever it was, or cause a body pain to dissipate, or reverse a chronic disease by having the genes that need to be flipped into a different switch position taking place, because the ancient part of you remembers through the universal consciousness where those switches need to be and fixes it so that you heal, so that all of your pains, whether mental or physical, are healed. Now take that orb of energy that you've been working on and visualize that you're pulling it over your head like a hula hoop, moving it up and down the body and just absorbing the positivity that you've been able to create. And now you want to just raise it back up above your head, then bring it out in front of you and look adoringly at it for a few more seconds, and then put it back where you took it from, and feel the intensity of the healing growing in your body. And as we wind down this meditation, or if you wish to continue, keep doing that anywhere you feel something that still gives you pain, until you don't want to live in that place anymore. And now you want to surround yourself with the people who love you, but also who coach and help you to improve in a very kind, gentle, understanding way, so that you feel love and you can give love. And now I will end my guided part of the meditation. And if you wish to come out of it, your meditation at this time, go ahead and do so, feeling absolutely amazing and knowing that life is great, or even better. Or continue on with the meditation for as long as you like or have time, and do this as often as you can. Even sitting at your desk, at work, during a break, or if someone is stressing you out and you need to go and remove yourself from that stress. I say someone, What I should say instead is that an interaction is causing a response within you that you find undesirable. If possible, remove yourself from the situation and meditate for just a minute or two until you feel great, and then go back to whatever you were doing. And you'll be so much more productive and calm and peaceful and able to express yourself to whatever situation that was in a way that appears confident, intelligent, thoughtful. Okay, thus ends my guided portion of this meditation for today. And I send out love and positive vibrations to each and every one of you. Have an amazing day.